Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and in today's episode we're just going to pick up where we left off yesterday and finish this car. And yeah, we've got the floating fuel thing, fuel filter, because I didn't take that off when I took the engine out. That's no real major. Alright, put that in. Floating turbo! I gotta get some amusement from this after all. Right, that's all good. And I might as well stick that on. And cover. Yeah, there are a lot of parts that got replaced on this car. And let's see, water pump. Idle roller. I have to do that from under the car, don't I? Crankshaft, exhaust filter, and put those on while I'm at it just so I don't forget. Alright, that's that not taken care of. And I'll get under there later and finish that off when I've done the top end. Probably should have put the gearbox on while I was at it, but that way I could stick the starter motor in and be done with it, but it doesn't really matter. I've got to come back to put the oil in anyway. And what I think I will do is I'll just go back under and then put all the bottom end stuff on so I can put the oil straight back in when I got the head on. Why not? And let's see. Because yes, this was actually a pretty major job. I had to buy a lot of parts, and I actually was able to repair, like the block itself. I actually repaired. I did this between episodes because it just reduced the amount of stuff I need to cut out. Yes, I'd leave it all in, but then the episodes would get really long, and I do live on a limited connection, so every second of fluff I can cut out of this and just stick to the meat of the thing is a minute more of interesting stuff that I can actually do over the course of a month. And I also have like the highest data package I can get, but it's a case of I live in an area where the only option is wireless, and well, everyone's max is around 100 gigs a month. Even if the system could do more, they probably wouldn't do it because then it would actually cost them money. Instead they can sort of milk us for whatever they feel like. It's not like I really have any other options. And I mean, theoretically, if the the company that owns the phone lines could be bothered, they could actually upgrade the box at the end of the road I live on, and then I'd be able to get VDSL here. But of course they won't, because, well, there's only 5 houses up this road, so even when they put that in to replace the exchange in the next town over, they only put basic equipment in, so there was no internet specific stuff. Just a phone switchboard, and that's it. Which is the only reason why I can't get VDSL where I live. Ah, this thing. Be nice if we had to put these in before we put the intake manifold on, because that would just make it a little bit easier. cam on, cam 2 on, okay, that on, the belt on, tensioner on, cover on. Those are some long bolts. And power steering pump. I don't really think power steering's needed in smaller cars. It's just another thing to go wrong. Two, three, and 4. So that's all of that on. Now I just need to start putting these little caps on. Of course, at least I don't have to deal with having to torque them down to the correct torque or anything. Let's see. And that. Alright. There we go. Now I just need to put that on. This on. I'm sort of pretend it didn't clip. But alright, then I think it's just chain and oil. This is a rather odd way of doing it, but I do know it does get done that way. I mean, the Camry V6, the belt only drives one cam and then it has gears transferring it over to the other. Let's see, I think once it's got oil in it, I think that's everything. So yeah, just a, what, 7-minute thing, but would have been over the time limit. I've done it. Alright, let's see, that's all done. All done. Done and done. Certainly earned that one. Hello, my SUV is great on road, but I feel I shouldn't abuse it off-road, so I've saved it up a bit and I've got something special from a friend of mine. This thing should be well suited for some crazy off-roading. I hope I can really push it just like the previous owner did. See what needs to be fixed and changed. That awful interior doesn't go with my style. Alright, well, this is a new one. I don't remember this from the last time I went through the story mode missions on my other saves, although that was quite a while ago and I think they added some more. And that's all the broken bits. Let's see now. Yeah, I need to do an oil change, and I think I'll send that down the test path. Maybe not. Yeah, what did he... Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a bit shagged. Alright, let's run the scanners. That'll at least tell us some of what's wrong with it. Yep, bad coils, bad spark plugs. Oh, that's going to be all the good fun. And, you know, new sound effects. Right, the interior of the engine is alright. Electronics. And yeah, that back axle looks a tad shagged. Okay, so the starter's bad, and alright, we found a few things, but and I'm going to pull all these out anyway, so and that's going to come off. And that also needs to come off. Alright, time for a bit of clipping. That head looks awful. Oh yep, well it's got to come off as well. Lovely. Okay, fuel rail, I didn't do the fuel pressure test, did I? Yeah, that other stuff's fine. So he's blasted up the cylinder heads, and yeah, this is going to be one of those jobs where I have to stop and fiddle around. I was going to work on the charger, but I think the story missions do take precedence. Also, I really want to get to level 35 before I do much with it. And yeah, all that's bigot as well. And that's had it. That's another thing for me to replace. Right, I need to get that manifold off as well, don't I? And then I gotta pull this entire front end apart. Been a while since I've done work on one of these actually. And I'm missing the things I'm actually trying to click on. But I guess that's just a normal part of the course with me, but anyway, you could unbolt this one. Unbolt the water pump. I wonder if the next episode of Roadkill's out. So that certainly is something that makes up for a really, when you're having a bad day, just sitting down and watching them fool around with crappy cars, which is something I probably wouldn't mind doing, but around here, generally, before you can drive a car on the road, it has to be pretty nice. They don't allow you to sort of roadkill it and just go out and drive. Alright. Right, now I gotta get under the car, and also I need to drain the oil. Okay, get unstuck. And that's what come off as well. Oh, that's not pretty. Heads 29. So, oh, that's rooted as well, so I've got to pull all this apart. This is turning into an even bigger job the deeper I go. Alright, that's going to come off. And now that's sort of floating in. Alright. And let's see, I can take that off while I'm at it. Oh, the solid pub is shot as well. Alright. Alright, let's see, let's set that off. Cover off, shock off, and link off. and a tie rod, steering rack, front drive axle D, and I need to take that off up there. As you'll see, that's going to come off. That is not the prettiest looking drive shaft. And for once, it's actually got a broken drive shaft. Alright, I've still got to pull the starter, don't I? And that's all that taken care of. There's to come off. That pressure plate's pretty awful looking, and yeah, that stuff's alright. To the back axle. That's coming off, and I don't really need to check all of these other things because I want to find out as I pull them off. Alright, let's work from left to right. Okay, nickel housing C, rear shock, U-bolt, and let's see. That and alright, I think that's all the stuff that needs to come off. Well, I'm gonna have to go look at the list first, but oh, it doesn't say anything for changing the interior. But alright, that's all the stuff on the list. I guess I'll go into the shop and I'll see you in 2 seconds. Well, alright then, I think I have everything. So it's time to start putting stuff back together. Fortunately, it seems to all be stuff that's the same on both sides, so it should help make this a little bit easier. I don't have to worry so much about getting parts crossed. Now, I read somewhere they said that you couldn't do double wishbone front suspension with front wheel drive, but well, with drive to the front wheels, but I guess you can. It's caliper, no hub bearing, front drive axle A, outer tie rod, and then the wheel and tyre. So that's that side taken care of. Now I can get onto this side. And let's see. That's that bit in. Little hub bearing, drive shaft, although there isn't really that. It does actually clip a little bit. I suppose if they offset the thing a little bit more, it wouldn't be so bad. So maybe it can be done. Though I always thought it was done off the top arm, at least in the picture I saw. Mind you, there's some real oddball setups out there. Brake pads, oil filter. Again, I think it's the same at the back, is that everything's been replaced, so I don't have to worry too much. Actually, what I will do is I will stick the gearbox on first. That way I actually have something to attach stuff to. Alright, that's that on. And let's see, now I gotta go down the back, don't I? Oh, I forgot to buy the axle, didn't I? What an idiot. Well, that was a moron moment. Okay, stick the new one on. And before we do anything else, we're going to deal with a nice shiny new drive shaft. And yeah, mind you, there's always going to be something that I forget. Mostly because I'm not very great at keeping track of 20 different things at once in my head. It's actually one of the reasons why I like playing this game, is it forces me to do that. Right, I better just tuck these under before anything falls off. Let's see, that one on. And I can actually screw the bushings in from over here. I do love the spanner reach in this game. And let's see. Now this is sort of the easy bit, because everything is on the back end is being replaced, so I don't have to worry about it when I get back to the engine. And stuff like the 5 spark plugs and the 5 ignition coils are the ones that are going to give me trouble. So I've got to go find them all on the list and then highlight them so I get the right ones. It's actually, at times, I think in the past I've just simply replaced all 8, because it just reduces the amount of hassle. Alright, it's nearly lunchtime. I suppose I better get a move on. Okay, let's see, get those on. And let me see. Alright, I think that's all the suspension related things. Of course, since this is a story mode mission, it doesn't break everything down nicely for you. You just got to fumble around in the one massive list trying to figure everything out. Alright. Head 1. ABS pump. Module. Alright, other head. And then the in-betweeny stuff. Throttle. Maybe just stick that cam here on. Yeah, the timing belt, fuel rails. Basically, the more stuff I can get on now, the less I have to worry about later. see, that's all of that. And it's a case of there's a huge number of bits, but most of it was just to get the few bits I needed to replace. Which, this is typical of most modern car engines, is like peeling an onion. And which is one of the more frustrating things about working on modern cars and why it's so expensive. Because everything's packed in tight and you have to basically pull the entire car apart to get it one tiny little part that's failed. I mean, that's why my car with air conditioning had its air conditioning dysfunctional for about 2 years. It was simply because it was too much hassle to get to pull half the dashboard out to fix the tiny $10 valve. Required a several $100 maintenance job. Though at least the aircon works brilliantly now, rather than works fine for 10 minutes and starts blowing hot air regardless of what the settings are. Especially as that car has a black interior, and so you really don't want the air conditioning to conk out. There, now I have to deal with these plugs, don't I? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, and I'll just stick a lousy one in there. 4 and 5, and then I can just stuff whatever in the other remaining holes. Right, now back into the list. And check off that one on. Alright. So it's much the same. Those two there. Yeah, one of those. No wait, I don't need that one. Need to put a crappy one there. That one will do. Cover on. And then 100 coil cover. And also I need to put one on it, don't I? Wait, did I drain the oil or not? Yeah, I did. Alright. That's everything on the list that's actually checked off. So I don't know what he's complaining about this interior, because there is a clip A missing. I should have put all of those clips on while I was at it. Good. Buzz off. Alright. That'll be all for this episode, so if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like. And oh, hang on, case. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel for more daily videos. And I'll see you next time in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Thank you for watching.